first question we have is, how to fill your pipeline? Does anybody want to address that? How to fill your pipeline? Marketing. Okay, how would you market?
Personally, I would do it, it depends on where you're targeting this. But I think there's a lot of potential for marketing online that people are not exploiting.
I agree. Do you all agree with that? Any other suggestions? How about an event such as this? Networking with other business owners and sharing, breaking bread and getting to know one another, because you're more likely to do business with someone you know or someone you've broken bread with, right? Any other ideas? Yes?
I tell my clients to look for whoever else has their client already, because one of the main problems with reaching a customer is getting their time. And if someone already is a client of someone, you won't compete with them. You want to find someone who is non-competitive, who has either a partnership or a related business that would already have their interest and do joint venture marketing with them.
That's a great idea. You know what, actually, to bring that up, I brought that up this morning. I'm an insurance broker, and an Aflac agent would work very well with me because they go into the company and they take a look at their benefits, and they can see right there how much they're paying for their health insurance, and then all the money that they get to save on that, they can turn that around and throw that into Aflac. So there is some ways to do that.
I got an answer. One of the good ways, I think, to build your pipeline, especially if you're in something that's new and you got to break the ice and get over the fear of presenting something new, is find your warm market. Find out who your friends are. Now, this can be daunting because your friends probably aren't going to buy from you.
Right.
But instead of asking them to buy, you ask them, now who do you know that can benefit from something like this? If you ask for the referral that way, they're a little bit more cordial because it's like, good, she didn't ask me to buy anything from him. But yeah, I'll tell them about 4 or 5 other people. And then now you've got a warm market to go to because you've been referred because they were somebody that was high on someone else's list. So that will give you the opportunity to, kind of get your foot in the door with people that you otherwise would have to meet them stone cold. You'll have, that warm market.
So referrals, would you agree with that? Yes.
I was just going to say that right now what's really popular with the search engines is video. And so what a lot of folks are doing to build their list is they're putting videos on their front page, just talking very briefly about the benefits of what you offer or what problems you solve. And then there's behind that you can have a form, a simple form to capture their name and their email address to build your list. And a lot of people don't do that. They don't put it on their first page. They expect people to go to the quote, to the quote page or contact us page or whatever. People don't like to do that.
No, yeah.
So right on the first page, offer them something for free in exchange for their name and email address, and you can start to build a list of people that are coming to your website instead of them just disappearing and you not knowing that they ever came. So there's something called an autoresponder, and what that does is once you get that list built, now you can send emails to them, drip on them every month with new messages of what you offer so that they can become educated about what you're offering. If they're interested in that, they'll stay on your list as long as they're interested. And that helps a lot in the pre-selling of them. So now when they come to you, when they're ready to buy from you, a lot of times people aren't ready to buy right away. They know who you are because they've been seeing your emails, you're staying on top of their mind.
Yeah.
So that's a very key thing that a lot of small businesses aren't doing right now. They're not capturing names on their website. They're not putting video on there, which is huge, and Google loves video. If you put one of the ways that Joe mentioned to get on the front page is to have videos.
Yes.
Videos, YouTube is one of the top search engines right now. People are going to solve their problems by going to YouTube. They'll put in their problem, they'll come up with a video about how to solve it. So video is huge right now, and if you can get that on your front page, it will help you get in the listings, up in the listings.
Great suggestion. Anything else? Anyone else? All right, we have another question here. Quality business leads. How do I get quality business leads? I think that might go back to the referrals and these type of events. You meet people and now you're warmer, we're all warmer to each other, and we're more likely to do business with one another, or our friends or associates are more likely to do business with someone we introduce them to. Yes?
The quality business leads, to your point, also is a result of search. If people are searching online for your business or an opportunity that has your keywords in it, then they are already warm. They are already interested in the product or service that you have to offer. So you have to get your search engine optimization up in order to do that, and video is a very powerful way to do that. There are also, in addition to capturing data, there are types of software that can do automatic mailings. They can, if you contact your sales force who's been there, they can help you with monitoring your image, reputation management. There are just lots of ways that search, people looking for you, will give you a benefit.
Well, that leads into the next question here then. Improve my business website and optimize for the lowest cost. Low cost. Yes, Joe?
Well, since we're on the subject of optimization, there's a couple ways to do it, organically as well as pay-per-click. One of the ways that people are finding that information is given to them is on Facebook, which a lot of us already participate in. A lot of us put profiles in. There are buzzwords in those profiles. So, like, even when I work with businesses, what I'm doing now is showing them how I can organically get in front of people on Facebook, because those very buzzwords can then pull information from your business, and you can show up right on the side of their information on Facebook.
Nice.
Which now means that instead of them actually, you having to make a presentation to them, they're starting to see you in several different places. They're seeing you on Facebook, they're seeing you on Google, they may have even met you at a networking event, and now they start to see you as top of mind. They start to see that you are the authority on something, and they're more likely to do business with you that way than they would if you were to, pay $100,000 for a TV commercial. So that's a great way to do it.
That's great. Anyone else? Any other ideas?
Add to that logging.
Logging?
Yes.
Okay.
If you have any information that's specific to your industry and you blog about it, you will also begin to build your reputation. And on every blog, of course, there should be a reference to a website with a sales funnel, either to capture information or to make an exchange.
Great. Well, I hope we can help this person. What can I do with an employee I think is stealing from my business, but I have no proof? What can I do with an employee I think is stealing?
Legal.
Yes, Don?
I have about 2 or 3 business networking partners that are private detectives. And another one is a handwriting analysis person that knows how to do this legal screening. And they can find out that kind of stuff. They're sort of like undercovers.
Thank you, Kathy. You had something you were...
Well, Prepaid Legal does handle that kind of thing. And when we went down to the law firm in the city, one of the partners addressed that, and he said you have to be very careful, because if you just fire someone, you got to do it the right way so that they can't come back and either try to sue you, or, you don't want to get wrapped up in this big legal process. So that's one way to go about it as well.
Yes.
And I know a guy, John Rager, and he puts in cameras so that they can watch what the employees are doing and actually document it before a case does come up and show that, yes, they have been. So it eases their mind if they find out that, no, that's not the case, but if it is the case, they have the
Solid proof.
solid proof.
Yeah, along with that, Sandy, there's a special kind, it's just not any kind of camera and video recorder that's admissible in court, and he can talk to the people and make sure that they're set up for the right one, because like if you have a camera outside your house, or it's illegal like to film your neighbor or anything, but it's got to be a special recorder that's time stamped and everything, but they can do it. Yeah.